Ready.
Y'all sure?
Yes.
You ready, Lily?
Positive. Okay.
I'm positive.
How funny is Dad?
He's way funny.
He tickles us and he tickles our feet and
He's way funny.
Real funny?
he's way
Yes.
What's
funny.
the funniest thing that you've ever seen Dad do?
Oh, the funniest thing that I've ever seen Dad do? Oh, I've seen him like...
He wrecked the car.
No. No, yeah, he almost wrecked the car once. But that has nothing to do with it.
My name is Tramel Carter. I'm the father of Marquise Carter and Jaleesa Carter. And what makes me a better father? Growing up, I didn't have a father. My father was incarcerated, in and out of jail. I had a stepfather growing up too, but he was not like a father figure to me. So when I had my own kids growing up, I just wanted to be a good father and show my kids everything that I wasn't shown growing up. And I just love being a father and doing for my kids and feeding them and bathing them and teaching them right from wrong and just being in their life every day, nonstop.
Good job, baby!
Basketball events, baseball events, school events. I just love what it comes with being a father every day. And it drives me to do more and to be better, I stopped certain things, as far as, drinking a lot, smoking, everything I quit growing up. And I'm just trying to show them what a role model is supposed to do and how to treat their mother.
All right, so when your daughter came in, you said you wanted to stop having company completely. So what is that? Not completely, but you want to stop having as much company. So what really brought you to that moment? What was that moment of realization? Was it when you saw your daughter being born, or was it when you held her the next day? What was that moment?
It was really like when we brought her home, when we brought her home. At the time I was living with my mom until I got my other place, but once we got our own place and we moved out, it was just like I knew I had to stop a lot of things that I was doing in the company and stuff because it wasn't going to be a good look. With my oldest son, Marquise Carter, when my wife was at the emergency room that night and she was going into labor, it was exciting when I was in there. I was just so pumped up. I was ready for him to be born. And then when the nurse them called me in the room, they're like, she going into labor, you ready? And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready, And as soon as they asked me to hold her legs up and I see this big old head coming out, and I instantly knew that I was bringing something into this world, and I knew I couldn't be messing up, and it was a good feeling, and my son, he was just crying in the room, he just whang, and when I instantly started holding him, and he just stopped crying, and we both looked at each other, and I just knew that there was no room for error. With me not having my father, I ain't gonna say it mentally did something to me, but it made me love my kids more, because growing up I didn't know if my dad loved me or not, and he was from Cartersville, I'm from Adadsville, it's a 15-minute drive, but I just didn't understand a lot of things, and I just want to be in my kids' life, nonstop. And growing up, I used to just see other kids, with their mom and their dad, and I just like, dang, why my dad ain't in my life, but eventually when I got older, I knew it wasn't nothing I did, and when I did start having my kids, it just.
Did you blame yourself for your dad not being in your life? And as a kid, did you ever think man, what am I doing to not make my dad wanna come around? Did you ever feel that way?
No, because I wasn't around him like too much to get blamed. It was just like, why you bring me in this world to not be around me, and I seen him a couple summers, I come down and, I would spend the night and stuff, but it wasn't like, I got that love from him, I give my kids a hug 5-6 times a day, I make sure I tell them I love them, before they go to bed, I make sure, you know, they give me a hug or give me a kiss, you know, every day. You know, that's the little stuff I felt like I needed when I was a kid growing up. You know, every kid, they different, you know, but me, I felt like I needed that.
Now, I know you said mentally it didn't mess with your head, but do you think, like, thinking now that it probably put you in certain situations that you didn't need to be in as a kid?
Oh yeah, I was angry. I was angry as a kid, especially in school. You know, I was always in ISS and what they call it, alternative school. You know what I'm saying? And it was all because of my absence on my father. You know, and I didn't understand a lot of stuff. You know, so I used to take it out on folks in school. You know what I mean? And I just want to do things different, you know, so my kids won't have to go through none of that, you know.